Hello everyone, welcome to Little Magic with Sumana. This is the card that I'm going to show you today. This is a birthday card again and it is a slider card. So how to make this card? For this card I will use two images. The first image will actually hide the slider this way. So these are the two images that I'll be using. I've already drawn it on a watercolor paper and fussy cutted it along, leaving a bit of white lines along the borders. What we need is roughly A2 size white cardstock. We first place the cake on top of it. So we just mark where we want to position the first image like this. Suppose if we want the sentiment down here, then we want the cake to be positioned like this. So I mark with a small pencil right here. So I know my cake picture will be right from here to here. So if I want this second image to slide and come out like this way, so it should go down approximately till here. Next, what I need is a scale. I need to make two lines. I need these lines to reach till the top mark that I have made. This is because this is the end of the card that this image will slide up. So beyond it, I don't want the image to slide. And this is the bottom part of the card where it will slide down. Now with a craft knife, or I am using here an X-Acto knife, I need to cut along these edges straight down to make a little punch of this length. I've already done it here off camera. This is how your cardstock will look like after we have. So now I need another base like this. This is my base on which I have attached my second image to help me slide across the cake. So for that you can use white cardstock or any colored cardstock, that's up to your choice. This is the slider basically that I will be using. So this will go beneath the first one. Before I attach these two, I would like to show how I shaded this region. So I used this blue ink. Take the ink on your sponge and very slightly dab across the borders. So as you see, the trick here is take your color and start far away from the papers to avoid any sharp lines. So I'm starting here on my craft mat and then I'm working my way out to this card. So that gives a soft shaded blue tinge to my card. This is all I needed. This matches the slider that I've already shaded. So how do I attach my second image to the slider so that it moves in and out with it? So firstly we have to position and see how far out do I want my slider. So I want it here. I want the second image is here. So it will be like this. Now I will be using some foam tapes. These are the small square foam tapes. Put one here like so. So these are double-sided. So one end gets attached to it. So I put the foam tape here. Now I bring my little boy. So this is it. Yeah, this works good for me. Right. So you see this just keeps on moving here and there. We will fix that later. Before that, I need to stamp my sentiment here. So I have placed the white mat on my mini Misti tool, and this is the sentiment that I have been using. I hope this is straight. Close this. So these magnets will hold the paper in place. I'm using this ink pad, kind of a teal color. I'm using a mini Misti because I might need to restamp it again and again so that the ink is bright, and I have a hard time positioning it in the same place again and again, so this helps me do that. So even if the first stamping is not correct, I can re-ink it and do it again. This you can do before you attach your slider. I just forgot about it, and that's why I'm doing it. You can use any color. I just wanted to use blue color, which goes with the no card that I'll be using. So my sentiment is done, my slider is done. So this is what I was seeing, like this will keep on moving like this, so I need to stop that. I will be using a thicker foam tape. This is again a double-sided. This I will just turn it around and place it straight. This I will place it below so that it, this is thick, so this will hold the slider in place and not let it move left and right. Make sure your slider is straight or how you want it before you attach this foam tape. This is here. So I have my card base all set. My slider is all ready. For the card base, I will use a blue card, a little different from the original card that I had. I had a deep blue, and here I have a light blue. So this is the card base. So I'll just remove these papers and stick my card. So here I have attached all my ends to the no card, and this is the slider. I can remove the pencil marks. So the next is just put the image on top. I need to have some space between the slider and the first image. So again, I'll be using foam tapes for it. So I have kept the top without any foam tape because I don't want this to get stuck around. This was good, or if you want, you can put some more foam tapes for stability. The only thing to make sure here is we cover the punch hole that we have made for the slider. Here it goes. So I have attached the foam tapes to my card base, and here I can see that my card is able to slide. So once that is done, we can use these small foam tapes to stick to the ends. Like here, it will still not come in the way of the slider. So I'm just ensuring that my strip slides without getting stuck to any of these pieces. And this is how the slider works. So this is the easy way to make a slider card. This is a top sliding card. You can try this same technique to make something with a slide on the sides. I hope you have enjoyed, and do share with me if you have made this card on your own. Thank you. If you like it, please subscribe to my channel.